around?
No, when they got read off, we were probably in Kobe, Japan yet.
Oh.
You know, that a lot of that started going on probably 6 months or a year before that.
Oh.
You know, the government has to get the information way ahead of time.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
did you go inland? Did you go inland after helping these refugees evacuate the area?
Oh no, I didn't hear anything about them. There was so much other things going on, you know,
Right,
because Japan isn't very far
right,
away from that,
right.
and who knows in uh, in uh, in Kobe, Japan.
Yeah.
That's only miles. I
Huh?
think years ago they were even a war. Kobe, Japan,
Yeah,
and China.
yeah. They
So
never expected a war to take place so close.
no, that all that was in their minds
Uh,
what we're doing. What's going on,
right.
and I suppose what our government, it's up to them to find out what that company is doing,
Yeah, yeah,
what they are doing,
yeah.
and there's dozens of those companies. That's why there's uh, so many at the big office in the United States that these these groups, I don't know what they call them, uh, they have their officers. Some of them offices are taking care of a lot of different countries,
Right.
that they have to know of what's going to happen next.
So you were
And
involved with getting all those people from that area onto the ship.
oh,
Yeah,
that
it would have been.
and and I suppose most of them they get everything goes real smooth,
Yeah,
and then there's trouble with some other
yeah,
outfit. It's you can't keep up with it all.
yeah. So
When you're the bottom group of what's going on,
well,
just
it must have given you a good feeling helping getting all those people from an area
well,
of
yeah.
danger into safety.
And then there's so much going on while you're there. You can't keep up what's going on.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
that
You just
every one of them. It's a small outfit. When like with our outfit, it's it's really nothing.
yeah,
You're you when you're landing, you're told already what you're gonna see,
yeah.
what's gonna happen, what you should do. All so
Do you remember what they told you what to do?
I no that it goes around so much,
Uh.
and you got a leader in your group
Right.
too.
That
You
tells you
know,
what to do.
yeah.
So
Well, it what they want you to do,
right.
maybe, and
When you landed, when you got on the beach, was there
yeah,
any firing? Was there any gunfire?
yeah. Well, you're told what to expect,
Uh,
and that
what?
and and it's up to you to do what's necessary
Right.
and what's helpful.
Right.
You know,
What did they tell you? What did they tell you to expect?
oh,
When
just like when you're training,
uh
what to do
huh
and what's quick,
right.
and keep this in your mind, and you can't do this or you can't do that.
So
You're a lot of
you were well trained on
Yeah.
what to do when you hit that beach.
yeah, a lot of it is to protect yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I
That's the
imagine.
biggest thing, and what to expect when you get on land.
Yeah,
You're you're in a land where you never been before.
right, right.
You didn't know there was anything like that in them.
That was well, I'm sure it gave you a good feeling landing there and helping all those people get to
Oh.
safety.
And actually never not being in anything like that before, you do a lot of training, and there's a lot of times that you can get trained, and when you're in action,
Huh?
you can say, "Oh, what should I do now?"
Huh? But you knew what to do because of your training.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
That's why there was a lot of training, and always is the training only goes so far. When you get into the action,
Yeah,
everything's blowing up.
yeah.
Oh, I never knew that. I didn't think that could do, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, when you landed on the beach, were they shooting at you? Were they expecting you?
Yeah.
I'm sure at 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe they were.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you're happy to get off the truck.
Yeah.
Off the
Yeah. Cause,
the tank.
yeah, because you said that you were seasick.
Yeah, that's
So I'm sure
everything has changed.
you're glad to hit that beach and get rid of that seasickness. I'm sure.
Even getting down, getting off the big tanker to get down on that landing boat
Huh?
that only carries half a dozen.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and to get down and well, a lot of that is practice. Getting up and getting down, you do that when you're in boot camp.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, well,
this is how it goes.
Well, you knew what was going to
And
happen.
you look at it, it's not easy at all. From that top of that boat is way up there.
Uh huh.
And the one you got to get in is down in here.
Yeah.
You
Getting
got about 50 feet of
rope.
to go down on, and if you don't work, you.
Well, I'm sure they had you practice that at Camp Lejeune.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
practice is the worst, the hardest.
It's a little bit different when you got to go out to the ocean, onto a little boat on the ocean, off the big ship. Yeah, that was 73 years ago. Almost 73. 72 years and 3 months ago. Because it's almost June, and you said September.
But
Boy, that's a long time ago.
when you get in, when you sign up for to do something, when you get to do it, it's 10 times harder than somebody telling you
Yeah,
how to do it.
Then 10 times harder than when you practice it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many other things that can happen.
Well, I'm sure it gives you a good feeling knowing that you helped all those people get out of the area of danger into those boats so they can get back to Kobe, Japan.
Yeah, well, it's not something that you get to do or get to sue or get to see every other day or
Right.
something like that.
Right.
It's
Right.
hard to keep up with. It's just that you have to really realize that one mistake can be your life.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Well, that's why they gave you all that training, so you did things right.
Yeah. One time I was only there about 2 years. No, not. Well, I was in boot camp anyhow. When I got out of boot camp, I was in that boot camp where there was a lot of talk about it,
Yeah.
where I went through that, I don't know the name of that place anymore.
So so you knew beforehand that you might be going to Korea.
Yeah.
Did they warn you about possibly going to Korea
Well,
when you were in Camp Lejeune? Oop.
it
That was a long time ago.
learning and remembering is a
Yeah.
big item.
Yeah. Well, that like I said, that was a long time ago.
And sometimes you got to go beyond what you learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes to do it yourself is better than what they told you how to do it.
Yeah. Well, that's quite the story.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, this is today is Memorial Day. This is the day to remember all the fallen soldiers
Oh.
that
You
that
never forget what
no,
you went.
no. And it's hard remembering all those good people
Yes.
that died in that war, or all the wars.
As long as I was in service, I signed up for 3 years. Well, when I was I think I was I was in North Korea in my my 3 years was up. I'm in North Korea, and they know it too. Oh, they said, your 3 years is
It's almost up.
Yeah. Yeah, now you have a chance to sign up for another year,
Uh-huh.
and you will keep your rate.
Uh-huh.
If you sign up and say my time is up, I'm retiring,
Uh-huh.
they take the president took my retirement
Uh-huh.
and put it in the garbage.
Uh-huh. When you
You're not getting retirement.
oh.
You stay. But if you say I'll I'll stay the year.
Another year.
Yeah, and you keep getting the money you're making,
Uh-huh.
and but you still have to put that year in
Right, right.
right then and there. And if you say I don't want it,
Uh-huh.
they tell you you're a private.
Oh, oh,
You're not a sergeant anymore.
right.
You're a private, you know.
Yeah, well,
So
so you were a sergeant at the time.
yeah, so the last 6 months that I had to stay a year.
Right,
But
right.
in North Korea, I had to stay there another 6 months as a private,
Oh,
just a private. And a private money is different than a sergeant money.
yeah, yeah.
But when, well, I stayed 6 months, 6 more months uh, in 6 more months as a sergeant. Then I went to 6 months as a private, but I had to do what they wanted me to do,
Oh,
private or sergeant, anything. And so they were going to send me, I had 6 months to go yet, and they said some other soldiers and me, we had the war in Korea was all on that it was all straightened out.
uh-huh.
We got over the what is that? We by the the top of the South Korea, their office where we chased, we got the North Koreans out,
Right.
and at that time they said, well, we got everything under control now.
Uh-huh.
And that took a year and a half, 2 years,
Yeah.
and so they sent my group back to uh, to an airport where we landed.
Uh-huh.
There was an airport there too,
Oh, okay.
and I was. They got it was in November, and it was pretty cold, but we were told that we got the North Koreans out of South Korea, and there's a line there
Uh-huh.
between the North Koreans and the South Koreans,
Yeah, yeah.
and we got them over on their land
What do they call it?
or out.
The 33rd parallel, something like that? Yeah, well, you did a good job over there.
Yeah.
You did what needed to get done. And
South Korea is South Korea,
Yeah.
North Korea is over there. But anyhow, they took us over by truck, I think,
uh-huh.
to get to this airport. And he told us just sitting there, and they must have been turkey. It was close to the
Good
end
eating.
of November, and we're ready to sit. And we were sitting out there, line, and I can remember they brought me nice big dish. I figure it must be turkey.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I got to eat any.
Well, at
of
least it looked like turkey.
But he said, forget about getting sent back to Kobe, Japan.
Uh-huh.
You guys are getting in the boat tomorrow morning and making a landing up in North Korea.
Yeah.
And I only had, well, that was, I put my 6 months in there when they took my sergeant's
Right.
decision away,
Right.
So we made the landing in North Korea, but before we landed in North Korea, 2 or 3 days before that, we had to stay aboard the landing ship because the area where we were going to land in
Uh-huh.
was loaded with undermines.
Uh-huh.
Under
Oh.
you couldn't see 'em. And they must have sent the plane over
Uh-huh.
to make sure of that, and sure it was as loaded loaded with under mines.
Yeah, you were. I think you mentioned that before, where you had to wait for them to
Oh.
clear out those mines.
The first one would have blew up right.
Yeah.
It all went up,
Yeah.
but we had to go back aboard that ship and go back and forth for 2 years.
Or 2 days.
No, 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm like, to get a mine receiver.
Yeah.
Receiver.
So they kept you on that little boat for 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, how did you relieve yourself? Did you have to poop over the side or what?
we had no food.
Oh.
No.
Oh boy.
We had no food, and when they got them mines out of there, then we landed. But it was, I have to admit, it was a easy landing. There was nobody there to shoot at us.
Yeah.
So we got up out of the bay, got up on some land, and here the North Koreans had had everything dug out already
Uh-huh.
for protection. Oh, they must have dug everything up around here and there, and for it was good for them to keep us out of that landing.
Yeah. Well, they weren't expecting you because of the mines, I'm sure.
Yeah, that line that saved us, the whole group. It blew everything.
Oh
up.
yeah. But didn't you have rations with you?
No.
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 Oh boy.
No, you only carry what you. Well, we were aboard ship. We ate everything they had.
Yeah. Well, you ate good before you got on the little boat, the landing boats.
When we got on land, all we had was
what you were carrying.
I had my rifle.
Yeah.
Rifle. That's all.
Yeah.
They didn't care what you had. You're landing, and that's it. And I think what we had to do then is by we must have got a connection again. We had to find out where they are.
Yeah.
So when we landed,
Yeah.
we had to go and meet up with them. That was a long ways away.
Yeah. Well.
Because Korea was already kicked out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too bad it took them so long to figure out that might be mined before you got off the big ship.
Yeah.
Because here you are on the little boats. It says,
Yeah.
"Oh, hang on, hang on.
Yeah.
It might be mine. Just stay where you are." Oh, so
That must have been the
uh-huh.
closest place to make a landing.
Yeah, yeah. But on the good side, though, once you landed, there wasn't any resistance.
Yeah.
Because they weren't expecting you. Because
No, there was nothing.
well,
No.
that's a good thing. But what did you have water at least on those little boats?
Yeah. Well,
On landing.
you know, when we got up, and that's the first thing I noticed was, boy, them Koreans really got this set up for us if we would have had a good landing with North Koreans watching me come in up.
Yeah.
You know, they already left. And so,
well,
and after, I think we were there, they had to find out where we could meet up with them guys again, which was probably miles away.
Yeah.
And we were standing up. We couldn't go any place until we got word which way to go, you know, to meet us.
Right.
They were probably 2-3 miles away, you know. But I could hear, was it Bob Hope?
Uh-huh.
These groups came up to South Korea
Right, to entertain you guys. Yeah.
playing. Oh,
So you got to see Bob Hope.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
he
had
was.
them all.
Yeah, he was quite the comedian in that day. Yeah, Bob Hope.
Yeah, I could hear, just barely hear it.
Uh-huh.
And one of them talked a little loud. We could hear them.
Uh-huh.
I'll bet you they were more than a mile away. I could hear echo.
Yeah, you'd think they'd give you a better seat. But there was a lot of military watching Bob Hope.
Oh yeah.
Was anybody else other than Bob Hope? Any other movie stars?
I have to say I heard them playing only once, but then once or twice they showed us signs. Maybe that's when it was all over with, that they got us back to Japan.
Right.
That they had pictures of the ones that were there.
Oh, well, you were so far in the back you couldn't tell who was there anyway.
Yeah, and they took pictures of them, I suppose, and the voices and all that. That's when I got to see them. Otherwise, our outfit we never got to see in realistic.
Right. You never got to see him close up.
No. But it showed us. And we were out in the woods, you know, and these people were sitting there. I bet you there was a whole 100 or more soldiers.
Yeah.
That were
sitting
and they had it lined up, and they had the people in there playing music and dancing, you know. You know. I got to hear it, but I didn't get to see it.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, you were one of the first people in North and South Korea.
Yeah.
And it's too bad that you didn't. Did you ever? So you didn't get to meet Bob Hope. You didn't get to shake Bob Hope's hand, huh? Oh.
You got to see him. That was good, though. It was good.
And even then, he was probably half a mile away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
there was a.
At least you got a little bit of entertainment over there, because the United States wanted to know that we were thinking about you guys over there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I know Bob Hope was big on doing those things over there for the troops.
There had to be a half a dozen that
Yeah,
would come out,
yeah,
and they were really really good. We got to see it
yeah,
in what they took of,
huh?
and even the music and all that was put together. I suppose that was made out by the government.
Yeah,
Do this and you get your regular pay and
yeah, yeah.
whatever it's done.
Well, it's anyway. I'll let you get some more coffee. I might make some coffee myself.
I'm gonna get some other stuff.
Oh, you're gonna make breakfast?
That other
Yeah, we gotta work on those legs. We gotta
Yeah.
start
well,
exercising those legs again in the morning.
sitting there too long or laying too long takes a lot of weight. But they don't feel too bad right now.